What's up, YouTube? This Starwolf. Look, I was thinking about a few things, and in my opinion, I believe that 5G was implemented for a few purposes, and for the main reason of crowd control. See, all of this boils down to weaponized crowd control systems. And I get into that and I explain all of that in this video. Now, I believe that they will control certain groups when they are deemed to be out of control or not abiding by the standards and the rules of the government. Now, when I say government, I'm meaning all around the world, not just in America, but governments in these different countries around the world. So this will apply to all groups, organizations, just whatever, whoever. It'll apply to all human beings, turning up and down the frequencies of the 5G. Now, these groups and organizations will consist of gangs like the Crips and the Bloods, the GDs, the Vice Lords, any type of gangs, white gangs, Mexican gangs, mafias, militia groups, black nationalist groups, KKK, any type of white supremacy groups, religious organizations, sports functions, meaning when you go to football games, basketball games, soccer games, etc., 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 concerts, holidays, when people gather together at holidays, in grocery stores, all of that will fall up under this. It will fall up under the 5G control. And check this out. There are certain countries that's already developing 6 and 7G. So don't really focus on the 5G. Focus on it, but be aware and be cautious that there's other countries that's developing, not many. Korea is one of them. They're developing 6G and 7G. You see, something was sent to me, and it stated that the China residents are permitted to come and go as they please now, as long as a mandatory smartphone application powered by a mix of data tracking and government surveillance shows that they are healthy and not being in contact with anybody that has the virus. Now, they already being surveillanced and watched. So if you're already being surveillanced and scrutinized on a daily basis, 24 hours, 7 days a week, they already know who has the virus and who doesn't has the virus. This is beyond the virus. This isn't even about the virus. But what caught my eye is the data tracking and the government surveillance. See, they want them to have a mandatory smartphone application. Now, I don't know what that application is. I don't know what it consists of. I'm pretty sure that it's all boils down to some type of tracking device. This is all it is. Now, this is what I wanted to explain to you about the weaponized crowd control systems, okay? The human body, this is what you must understand. This is what you must understand, people, and pay attention to. The human body is 62 to 68 hertz overall, and the electrical conduction allows the movement of electrically charged particles within the body, and that flow produces our life force. Now, you must understand, different organs of our body resonate at different frequencies, which is the hertz. The 62 to 68 hertz is overall, which it can be higher or lower depending upon a few factors. Now, 1 gigahertz is equal to 1 billion hertz. So the gigahertz is far more greater than the hertz. Now, the reason I'm speaking about gigahertz is because this is what 5G is ran on. 5G is the gigahertz. So if 1 gigahertz is equal to 1 billion hertz, you could just imagine the radiation that's going through our bodies. Okay, 5G, listen to this, 5G is using 6 gigahertz to 100 gigahertz. Okay, you can vibrate, listen, you can vibrate at a low or high frequency depending upon your mental state, your diet, and your daily lifestyle. Okay, the things you consume on a daily basis, if you're consuming a lot of meat, you're consuming a lot of poisonous foods, which damn near all the foods is poison, then your body will vibrate at a low frequency. It's hard to fight off diseases and viruses. Your immune system becomes weak. This is why it's important to eat certain foods. This is why it's important not to smoke cigarettes, not to put poison inside of your body, because your body vibrates at a low frequency. This is why this 5G is killing many people, because different people, all of us are not on the same frequency, especially our mental state. So our immune systems is fighting differently. Some of our immune systems is working overtime, overload. Some of our immune systems is working at a steady pace at which it's supposed to work, and it's easier to fight off diseases. It might work a little bit harder because of this, the frequency is turned up on this 5G because of crowd control. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is one thing I want you to recognize and understand too. The heart resonates at 1 hertz. The brain resonates at 10 hertz. The blood circulation throughout your body resonates at 0.05 to 0.3 hertz. And the respiratory system, which is your lungs, resonates at, look, healthy lungs should resonate at 60 hertz to 600 hertz. So those 4 main components, those organs, all resonate at different hertz, and they're being interrupted and altered by the 5G because of the 5G frequencies that's turned up. So it's altering the hertz, which if you vibrating at a low frequency, it's going to destroy you. It's going to destroy you bad. That's why it's attacking your lungs. If you look at the radiation poison, which I explained in a previous video, the symptoms of radiation poisoning is similar to the symptoms of the flu, of the coronavirus, of a cold, because it attacks your lungs. It attacks that frequency. It's making your hertz go down. It's attacking the blood flow, the circulation of your blood. See, the blood flow in your body carries oxygen to your brain. This is why you're not getting enough oxygen. People are becoming dizzy. They're having headaches. People are experiencing all types of symptoms. And what's happening is they're not experiencing these symptoms on a grand scale. They're experiencing them. They'll go away, then they'll come back, then they'll go away. So you have to protect yourself by utilizing, by consuming different type of foods, by trying not to use your cell phone as much, trying not to use electronics as much. Okay, so This is what weaponized crowd control systems is. See, when they turn that frequency up, when people get to acting up in these crowds, this is what's gonna happen when all this is over. All the gangs, all these, if it's any type of disruption at any function on any level, they'll turn their frequency up and direct it towards that specific group. They have they have perfected this to a science to where they can direct it towards any specific group. Oh, the Crips and Bloods is acting up in such and such city. Boom, turn the frequency up on them. Boom. All of the Crips and Bloods have become sick. They'll all calm down. See, they don't have to use mind control no more. They'll control your whole body. They'll destroy your whole body. This is what this is for. Weaponized crowd control system. This is how you control the world for real. Okay? And be aware of this. There's a company in China called a giant company that's in the lead, that's leading this. The Chinese telecom giant Huawei, however you pronounce it, is in the lead of 5G networks. There's other countries that's following in suit too, but this big China company is leading. They're leading the pack, and it's called Huawei. Huawei. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not, but I gave you the correct spelling so you can go research for yourself. And also research the Belt Road Initiative. 80 countries and 65% of the world's population is touched by them. All of this is in cahoots. Okay? This Chinese telecom giant Huawei is behind the Belt Road Initiative. So this is not only is it big business, but like I said, it's to control the masses. It's to control the world, and each government in each country is participating. Not all the countries of the world, but damn near all. Okay, they've been burning down 5G towers, but that's not gonna stop their agenda. They gonna still put up them towers, and they gonna, believe me, them countries that's burning them towers down, watch what they do. They gonna turn up them frequencies so tough. Watch what I'm saying. They know how to do this. They done perfected this shit over the years. They went from 2G, now it's all the way to 5G. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, it's certain countries that's developing 6 and 7G. Yeah, technology is far advanced. Make sure that you consume the right foods and the right liquids. Make sure that you combat this in a proper manner. Make sure that you know. I don't want to get too far off into the numbers of the megahertz and gigahertz and the hertz. I just wanted to put that out there for y'all so you'll know what you're dealing with. 1 gigahertz is equal to 1 billion hertz. So if 5G is operating off of 6 gigahertz to 100 gigahertz, you can imagine the radiation that's going through our bodies. The heart resonates at 1 hertz. Ooh, just do the math. Just do the math. The lungs at 60 hertz to 600 hertz. See, the gigahertz is far greater than the hertz, which they know this. So they can manipulate the frequencies. This is what energy is. We all move off of energy. Okay? That's just what it is. We all move off of energy. You can either vibrate at a low energy or high energy. All depending upon you. But I just wanted to bring this to everybody's attention. I don't want too much make videos where it's scaring people, but these videos is necessary. Again, they talking about taking these type of videos down because they saying that it's fake. Anytime they want to take down videos talking about they fake, you already know that it's the opposite. It's real, and it's highly informative to the masses. That's why they taking them down. You see, they ain't taking down no bullshit videos about love and hip hop, or about no celebrities that's having lovers quarrels or nothing of that nature. Anything that can harm us, that could hurt us, if you promote that in a specific manner, in a certain manner, they'll leave the video up. But if it helps us, they're gonna take it down, you know. Me personally, I just have to take my chances of them taking it down. I know that it'll reach somebody or a couple of somebodies. So, you know, I keep pushing. I keep pushing forward. So that's what, you know, that's what it's about. That's all it's about. But anyway, you know, we could discuss this. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts is on this video. And again, I'm Starwolf. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button, that notification bell so you can get my videos when they drop. And make sure you share my videos on all social media platforms so everybody can get this knowledge. Peace.